All right, Salakia, man. Some stupid shit. Stupid ass Jake calling. It says, damn, where we left off at. It says, in the time that their iniquity had an end. All right, so we're in verse 6. It says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord Yahweh, I will prepare thee unto blood, you Edomites, man. All right. And it says, and blood shall pursue thee. You see what they're, bro, these cracker, bro, this nigga got a whole alligator Alcatraz, bro. For Jake. Swarming with alligators in the Everglades, big ass anacondas. All right, ferocious ass, big ass mosquitoes. I fucking hate mosquitoes, bro. All right, not only that, but more shit, man. Troops, man, waiting to get on y'all ass, man. Which is really the mercy of the. I mean, it's really not the mercy. That's y'all about Shimon Shai, showing his anger with you nations, man. Okay, but but it says, blood shall pursue thee, saith, thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. So the Lord is gonna pursue you, man. In these race wars, these civil wars, these race riots, all these things that are about to take place. And the book of Ezra tells you one realm against another, one people against another. All right, and it says, and they shall fight with swords in their hands, which the modern day sword is the gun. All right, or any object, okay, that can be used to take someone's life, bro. This is how it's gonna get down, man. So Psalms, oops, bear me for a second. Oh, Salakia. Psalms chapter 21. This is a beautiful, really all the Psalms. I've been reading Psalms more lately, man. The Lord has blessed me to read Psalms more lately. Put it upon my spirit. Definitely, I'll recommend you brothers listen. And you sisters, you read it with your husbands, or just read it with yourself, man. All right. But it says, verse 10, Psalm 21:10 said, their fruit shall destroy from the earth, shall thou destroy from the earth, and their seed from among the children of men. So the Lord's literally going to get rid of these crackers. He's going to wipe them all out, bro. It's all right. It says, for their intended evil against thee. All right, face towards their intended evil, which I showed you. And I think it was Ezekiel we just brought out, man, which is that perpetual hatred that he got. It says they imagine a mischievous device, which they are not able to perform. And what's that mischievous device, man? That's the NWO, this fucking devil's new world order, to where he wants a population to under 500 million. The whole world, bro. I'm not just talking about America, Babylon, the whole world. These fucking elites, man, starting with these top head elites, straight from the source and blood of Amalek. Okay, all right, and are moving towards this NWO, to where they want everybody bagged and chipped and tagged, man, by the way of the RFID microchip, which is the microchip, which is the mark of the beast, man. That's it tells you in the book of Revelations, man. This is a part of their device, mischievous device schemes to bring forth a dystopian society where you won't own shit. You ain't gonna own shit. You can't say nothing. All right, and you're gonna be happy, as they said. You will own nothing and be happy. You will eat the bugs. All right. And these fucking crazy ass lunatic devils, this is how they really want this. All right. It says, for their intended evil against thee, they imagine a mischievous device, which is the RFID micro chip. All right. And this devil's infrastructure by the way of the whole AI. All right. That shit's evil, bro. And it says, which they are not able to perform. Job gonna tell you they're not gonna be performed. They're not gonna be able to perform it because the Lord's gonna rain on a parade. All right, at the sufficiency, man. When this nigga is at peak of getting his things in order, all right, and bringing forth that NWO, but not truly completing it. All right, the Lord is gonna smack this devil, man. Smack his ass straight down. Sit in the dust, nigga. Get your ass down. Via the way of thermonuclear missiles. Verse 12 says, therefore shalt thou make them turn their back when thou shalt make ready thine arrows, which are those known as the nuclear missiles, bro. The arrows that's going to be shot from one ends of the earth to another. That's talking about ICBMs, interconnected ballistic missiles, which is the weaponry of Yahweh. All right. The Lord owns those nukes. All them nukes over there in Russia, and Russia being the leading nation with the largest nuclear arsenal, those belong to Yahweh. Moab, mother of all bombs, that's over there in China, that belongs to Yahweh. That's Yahweh's. All right, nuke. It says, therefore thou shalt make them turn their back when thou shalt make ready thine arrows upon thy strings against the face of them. All right, verse 13 says, be thou exalted, Yahweh. Vashem Yahweh Shai, man. Call Allah Yahweh Shai. It says, in thy own strength, so will we sing and praise thy power, man. All right, and Lord willing, bro, we endure to be able to see these things and to gain these things, man. All right, to gain, all right, that crown of life, okay, to be able to honor and the great salvation and the majesty, all right, that will be laid, okay, upon us if we endure. Not only that, but to see the fall of our enemies too, man. All right. So Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. Lord willing. And until next time, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory. Closing out, Salaki, in closing out, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory with infinite blessings unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Kakodash. Until next time, I say Shalom. Wow, Shalom.